Hello, my fellow full of the samurai players, Zaript here, with the first match of playoffs of Aggony 1v1 Championship 2012, and this is a match between PrussianPrince and serzh.Livanidoff. And first game is played on Kurobe Gorge, and playoff rules are best of 5 series, with two first games played on Kurobe Gorge and next two games played on foot plains. And if needed, tiebreaker played on Ganma fields, if I remember correctly. Now let's take a look at compositions of our players. And PrussianPrince brings two Marines, United Marines, Royal Marines, Whitebeards, and another 4 Whitebeards, three of them with 1 chevron and one of them vanilla. His cavalry are 4 Cherokee with 6 chevron each, and that seemed to be all. His general is some mix between gun and Bushido. Okay, now for serzh.Livanidoff and Cherokee level 4. So 4 Cherokee with level 4 for him, and I suspect that I don't see them, but he probably have his usual revolver cavalry somewhere. Let's see. Whitebeards, Black Tortoise Force, Imperial Infantry, Azure Dragon Force, White Bear Infantry, and yes, here it is, 2 revolver cavalry. And that is the reason he doesn't have more upgrades on his Cherokee, and that is the reason he doesn't have any 150 range unit. And I forgot to call out Armstrong gun for PrussianPrince, and we will see if he can use it with any effectiveness. And I honestly don't know who is an attacker in the first game, which is my failure as a commentator. But, well, what can we do? From the movement, I would assume that Serzh is an attack. At least he is an aggressor in this game. Strange movements of this artillery, which is actually level 2 with 2 upgrades in accuracy. And here, first engagement goes. PrussianPrince a little miss micro here. He should have charged this cavalry. So he took unneeded casualties on this Cherokee, but overall his cavalry are so much stronger that 3 units of serzh.Livanidoff already wavering and already routing, and now he is going for Azure Dragon Force that was going to support this cavalry fight on serzh.Livanidoff's side. So basically 3 cavalry units and 1 Azure Dragon Force for free, and honestly, I don't know, Serzh have seen this United States Marines, he have seen upgrades on this Cherokee. I don't really understand why would he engage here. So now PrussianPrince still have all 3 units of Cherokee, even thought 2 of them are at half force now. This is a huge advantage he got himself. And this Armstrong gun wasting its time moving in the forest. I'm not sure what plan he is. I hope. So he's deploying here, but wouldn't all these trees be in the way? Honestly, I have met a lot of players who deploy artillery in the forest, and it's not very efficient. And probably PrussianPrince, it seems he doesn't use artillery that much. Oh, shrapnel shot. Okay, let's see. Will he shoot? No, he doesn't. So, and honestly, nothing really happens. This revolver cavalry waiting. Oh, sure, and that's what I told about. Yes, I was totally expecting that. Even though I didn't see first game yet. I saw last 2, by the way, if you talk Spanish or Italian, Italian I think, go to Mescalin channel, his Twitch TV channel, and you can watch live commentary of this match, I believe. I only watched last 2 games. I was late to the party, but I didn't understand a thing on Italian, so that's why I'm doing my own thing. And now, honestly, well, knowing the levels of these 2 players, I should say I don't think that Serzh is capable of breaking up such a defense. And he have nothing to contest last Dodger, Workshop one. So when PrussianPrince moves his artillery again, he can do something. Well, let's speed it up because no one wants to watch it. And even without artillery, there is 2 150 range units for PrussianPrince, and he still have 4 cavalry units alive. I think he should move closer here. Yes, he does. He does. I mean, that's what you do. You get your camera away, closer, and you watch where you can get a little bit closer, get a little more ground, because this is a line fight, line game with artillery involved, and it's all about controlling the areas. It's not about rushing or breaking. I mean, you still need to concentrate forces, but mainly you want to control more areas than your opponent, to cover more area. And middle charge going on. This Yaruki, and it stopped. What are you doing, Serzh? Charge them right away, but it's too late now. They're already wavering. This flank. It's obvious that United States Marines with 1 cavalry are stronger than Imperial Infantry and Whitebeards. And here in the middle, this revolver cavalry. He basically used them as a melee unit, and I don't know, I think they can be effective, but from what I have seen so far, Serzh used his revolver cavalry basically as a melee cavalry, and sometimes it works. In 1v1 against level 6 Yaruki, this unit can actually win if it gets first volley off. They do quite good. But now they're routing, and as you can see, perfectly played so far, except for this artillery. Wow, they got 11 kills when game already over. Oh man. Yeah, you can see that this style of play doesn't really suit PrussianPrince, because he won this game by actively using his cavalry. Well, here he kind of waited for Serzh to attack, because there was probably Serzh an attack in this game, yeah. So now it's only clean up job, and there isn't much to say. Serzh didn't read this local encounter well, and it was obvious that he will lose here. Probably his attention was in the middle, and he didn't see this engaging cavalry at the right time, so he didn't react in time. Well, first look at final statistics, which I don't think will be very interesting, because this game is very easy to read on the field. 400 men difference in deployed, and yes, Serzh had much cheaper line. And difference in this is devastating. That's what right composition with good usage means. Serzh had no tools to break this 150 range defense. He had nothing, and he was in the open while Prussian Prince forces were mostly in the forest. And that Armstrong in the end, it was just for psychological pressure. Complete and utter defeat. And oh man, this is scary. 300 kills for this hierarchy. 200 for United States Marines. Well, that is expected. 120 for hierarchy, for next hierarchy. So when this hierarchy got freedom, and you see Prussian Prince didn't use them to start engagement. In the end, they only engaged after line battle started. Very well executed. General, surprisingly a lot of kills. I didn't really watched it. Wow, Armstrong in the end get 60 kills, but they mean nothing. I mean, you need at least 3 times as much to make it pay for itself. Maybe even more. Royal Marines didn't kill much but lost nothing. You see? 3 units that barely participated in the fight. Just by moving around. And this Armstrong gun as well. So most of the forces were just for intimidation. They didn't do any real job. And revolver cavalry is still on the best, but complete defeat. Complete defeat on Serzh's side. Well, what can I do? What can he do? We will see in the next game. And here we go. Second game, Kurobe George again, and as I understand, they changed. Host is changed. But it's still the same 2 players, Prussian Prince against serzh.livanidoff. And okay, and Serzh came out on the second place from group L, and Prussian Prince came out on the first place in group E. Yeah, I was playing in the group E. So, from what I can say, very similar composition, but this time Armstrong guns level 7 with increased range. Imperial Guard Infantry and Infantry de Marine. Imperial Guard Infantry have 150 range. Okay. Black Tortoise Force, Black Tortoise Force, Black Tortoise Force. And Black Tortoise Force on the far away left flank of Prussian Prince. Same general, something between gun and Bushido. Mostly Bushido. And 4 level 2 hierarchy. So this time cheaper cavalry. And he have Imperial Guard cavalry. Now for the Serzh. Infantry de Marine. Okay, White Bears, Imperial Infantry, White Bears, Azure Dragon Force. So at least one 150 range unit for him this time. Revolver cavalry moving in the forest, but really they're not hidden. Okay, hierarchy level 4. And here 2 revolver cavalry, so 3 revolver cavalry for serzh.livanidoff. And 2 more hierarchy, 4 hierarchy with level 4 each. His general is some mix between gun and bush. Gun enabled, and mostly common gen, I believe. Actually, it's hard to tell. He doesn't have a stand and fight. And artillery already shooting. 6 men killed in this unit, and it was a shrapnel shot, I believe. Okay. And one, look at this. This is what amused me about artillery so much. So it's shooting at this infantry de marine, and it only shooting at this only right flank, far away right flank of this unit, and these 3 units that were late to the party, they were the only one who died. So now it has 7 kills. Wow. So it only killed 1 unit in 3 shots. Well, in 1 volley, let's say. Okay, so now Serzh putting a pressure on this line, and he goes right away for it. And he engaged against this hierarchy. It's already wavering, so not a great exchange, but suddenly they are not wavering. And you see that revolver cavalry crouching around there. But they won. You see, that's what I told you. They won against this hierarchy. And he does the same. He charges his revolver cavalry in melee. So against this hierarchy with level 2 in 1v1, revolver cavalry wins for certain. And you see, hierarchy of Serzh actually come after revolvers. And here, what a nice execution. PrussianPrince doesn't react well enough to this. This revolver cavalry starts getting flanking shots on this. Oh my! Oh my! Did I miss? I told you that it was crouching, but it was decimating. It was decimating this black tortoise force. Look at these revolvers sneaking around. 173 kills. And honestly, PrussianPrince, if he just watched at a minimap, he probably saw them. He probably saw them, but he thought that maybe he have time to react later. And now these two hierarchy and this flank seems completely exposed now. Because all of melee cavalry of PrussianPrince are on this flank. Oh man. And these Armstrong guns, 26 kills so far. And despite this flank collapsing on this flank, well, attack was of Serzh were destroyed here, but he got 2 line units for free here. 2 line units. And now he's going for general. And it's charged. He popped out everything he got. Banzai, second wind. I don't think second wind really helps. Rally. And he can't manage engagement on this flank. He just backs up with his general. And see, completely collapsed. 4 line units lost here. And what are you doing, Serzh? He's going for Imperial, but 7 men. I don't think this general would rout. I don't think so. Why don't you kill it, Serzh? Why don't you kill it? Oh man. Well, at least he's killing some hierarchy. So now Serzh have no cavalry left. PrussianPrince have some, and his general, it isn't wavering. So I think it will leave. It should leave. But now Serzh have Shrine, and he have Sword Dodge. Not that it will help him much, but maybe it will. I don't know. Actually, well, it's rare occasion on such a strange terrain. PrussianPrince may decide to charge his 150 range infantry the Marines, because they have... Oh, this Imperial Guard infantry have a nice melee stats as well. So I think it might be actually a smart thing to do to charge in melee. But now with Sword Dojo on the Serzh side, he cannot do that. And Serzh doing what any... And you see how this heal... Is he charging in melee? Yep, he does. And this heal, look how nicely it works for Serzh. 2 super expensive units of PrussianPrince are out of the fight. And they will have downhill position. And if they come too close, well, they have better melee stats, but not so much better, you know. And oh my god, he's routing this black tortoise force, so it's at this point I will give win to Prussian Prince if he used his cavalry right. Charge it now. Oh no, how is this happening? How is this happening? Imperial Guard infantry destroyed by this whitebeards in melee. Oh my god. What is happening here? And he's going to melee with this French Marines. And here, General still alive for Prussian. That's what I was talking about. Serzh didn't kill it in time, but now it's dying and cavalry is too depleted for Prussian Prince. It's still close. Will he melee? I don't know. Well, it's clear that Serzh will try to melee in this game. Look at this shuffle dance. And now it seems that Prussian Prince wants to kite. No, he wants to fight. Okay, melee mod. And let's take a look at the stats. 11 and 9. But they have terrible morale and well, it seems like this uphill advantage worked very well for this whitebeard. So now, whoa, a nice hit into the general. 120 kills so far, but I'm not sure this unit paid for itself. I'm absolutely not sure. What a scary hill use, you know. So this terrain, these little bumps, and yeah, this, if you don't meet your opponent here or here, he can melee you on this side. And I just don't understand. Oh man. Well, very nice decision making on serzh.livanidoff's side here. He got a very nice advantage here, and look at this routing unit. He got a nice advantage, but by getting 2 free line units using his revolver cavalry, and this black tortoise force and this another black tortoise force, I believe, they died. They opened a path for cheaper line of Serzh to wrap around, and strongest forces of Prussian Prince were mostly out of the fight, while his weakest force were dying here. What an exciting game. And if I only watched this game, I would say that serzh.livanidoff is very strong player, but I have seen all the next games and I have seen his group stage games. He is a player who can play good, but don't do it every game. Unfortunately. And Prussian Prince as well. I think he is a bit underestimated his opponent this time. He really did, and amount of kills is almost the same, and difference in deployed man is only 100 more man, and I guess the difference was made by Shrine. serzh.livanidoff had his forces fight longer before routing. Okay, that's this flanking revolver cavalry, 210 kills, and man, I want to learn it. Not this one, I mean, I want to learn how he does this. His revolver cavalry wins in a melee against Zaript, and I can never charge a melee cavalry with my revolver cavalry in such a way that I would win an engagement. Maybe it depends on what formation you are, maybe it depends on how many rows deep you are. Maybe you need 3 rows or maybe 4 rows, difficult to say. And overall his skills are nicely spread around his units. Okay, and Prussian Prince got a nice kills on his infantry de marine, 275 kills. Armstrong guns yet again didn't pay for itself. Not sure how useful this unit actually is. Yariki, very well done for it, considering how cheap it is. Honestly, if Prussian Prince paid more attention for his left flank, but it was difficult because that attack on the right flank of Prussian Prince, I mean, when serzh.Livanidoff launched his attack on right flank of Prussian Prince, it was a distraction, it was just an exchange, which went quite well for Serzh. Nicely played. And what can I say? Nicely played. And this Imperial Guard infantry certainly didn't pay for itself. Prussian Prince took maybe a bit too passive stance at the beginning, but he didn't really have a cavalry force to control the map. And because of that hill, he didn't have many tools to contest the middle, because he have less line and weaker cavalry. So the only thing he could have really done is camp at that hill that he tried to, and it didn't work. It didn't work because he spread too much and lost one flank. So 1-1 so far, so at least 2 games ahead of us. Let's see how it goes. And here we go. 3rd game of a playoff match between Prussian Prince and serzh.Livanidoff in an Aggony 1v1 Championship 2012. And this is a Crossroads. Oh, and yeah, at the beginning of my recording of the first game, I called it wrong. It's Crossroads for the 2nd map. And let's start with Prussian Prince again. Yariki level 7, Shogun Guard Cavalry level 6. Okay, Shogun Guard Cavalry level 6. Yariki level 7, so 6 strong melee cavalry units. And okay, I see. Black Tortoise Force, 3 Shogitais with 2 chevrons, and 2 Spear Levy with 1 upgrade in morale. So it's some variation of melee rush we already seen from Prussian Prince. 2 Spear Levies, 3 Shogitais, and all cavalry, but instead of Imperial Guard Cavalry, he have Black Tortoise Force. Okay, serzh.Livanidoff have the same general and Prussian Prince. Yeah, it seems the same general. Yet again, Revolver Cavalry. 1 it seems. Yet again, Yariki with 4 chevrons. So 2 Revolver Cavalry again. 4 Yariki with 4 chevrons again. Shinsegumi Police Force. Interesting. Black Tortoise, White BS, Black Tortoise, Imperial Infantry, White Bear Infantry, and yeah. Well, honestly, this one I don't understand at all, but in place of Serzh, I would add 1 or 2 Vermilion Bird forces in his composition just for better morale of his Black Tortoise forces. Because knowing how he plays, and he plays very similarly in all games, it's very easy to counter him using right retainers. For example, morale decrease retainer for line. And on this map, okay. Interesting. So, Prussian Prince tries to charge this revolver cavalry, didn't manage to. So now it's not in good shape, but at least he is getting this Yariki, and he will eventually get revolver cavalry. And now he launches his attack in the middle, and huge blunder on... Well, you have to know this map better. And he isn't trying to disengage. He got too close. I mean, you get maximum 1 or maybe 2 volleys, and this is a bad position to meet the rush. You want to back up here and wrap around. And you see, no real flanking going on for Prussian Prince. Oh man, I can't see where all his cavalry are. But overall, you see these 2 units out of the fight. This Yariki stopped this Shugitai, nicely done. But now, this is over. Prussian Prince will not lose this chance. This line is shooting, but it's only... Well, it's actually Imperial Infantry. But now, when this Yariki routes, it's over. Yeah. You see, everything is in melee fight. Fast game. I hope it will make my final video size lower. Well, Serzh tries to kite some, but I think he needs more training against melee rushes. As any of the players who wants to play in the tournaments, you need to know how to deal with melee rush. At least that. Melee rush, line heavy composition, gunplay and cavalry heavy composition. And if you know how to play against these 4, you can somehow be able to meet combinations of that. Yeah. No chance. Prussian Prince leaves Serzh no chance in this game. Cleaning it up beautifully. Nothing to tell, really. Very well executed melee rush, and on this map, honestly. I understand getting your line here, it's a good position. But you need second line here, and you need to disengage at the right moment. But with all the cavalry Prussian Prince have, even if Serzh tried to kite, I don't believe it would work. He moved too close. Maybe some nice views, no? I actually have to play on, despite having better hardware now, I have to play on high setting instead of ultra, because I have very low video card. It's only a THD 6670. Well, I would say mid-range. It's a very cheap one, but I don't want to take more expensive because it's just enough for me what I can see, and I don't really need... I only need high settings for making the videos for you. I don't need to watch them, I'm just okay with lower settings. But it's still beautiful sometimes. Okay, and if someone can tell me which graphical settings depend on on video card and which on CPU, please tell me, because I have very strong CPU right now and I want to use it at maximum. Okay, 300 man difference in deployed and 200 man difference in killed. Prussian Prince brought less men and he was more effective, which is obvious. Cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. What else would you expect from in performance from such a combination? Shugitai, Yariki, Yariki, Shugitai. And this Black Tortoise Force didn't kill any, but didn't lost any. It could have been nice for clean up job. Okay. And this is probably time when more revolver cavalry would help serzh.livanidoff greatly, but he only brought one this time, and this Shinshigumi police force, yeah, maybe he was inspired by his melee success of his line in a previous game. I don't know, but I see no use for this unit, honestly. Police, white bears. Not that bad for white bears, but considering that his cavalry were decimated. Yeah, typical game on a rush map of line against rush. Very typical. So 2-1, and at least one more game to go. Let's see it. And here it is, Crossroads again, and Prussian Prince and Serzh change the sides. Not sure if it matters on this map. Well, maybe a little. It's still a symmetrical one. And I don't really know what to say so far. Okay, and we have for Prussian Prince much more line-heavy compositions this time. Whitebeards, Infantry de Marine, Azure Dragon Force, Black Tortoise Force, Black Tortoise Force, Black Tortoise Force, and Whitebeards. And here he have 2 Imperial Guard Cavalry, vanilla ones, and 4 level 6 Yariki. His general is the same, some mix between Gun and Bushido. And here we have very line-heavy composition. No, I see some Shogitais. So Serzh brought Imperial Infantry, Whitebeard Infantry, Infantry de Marine. So very similar line contingent, but one Shogitai and once again one Shinshigumi Police Force. Man, it's not worth the cost. It's not. Yariki level 4, I think. Yes, it is. Revolver, vanilla, Yariki level 4, another revolver, another Yariki level 4, and here one more, I think. And I remember now, this game started with quite a big delay, because Prussian Prince was having some issues with his health. And it seems that he didn't really... well, he was sick when he was playing Iriskin, I believe. And it seems that he's still sick. So this is a farmhouse Prussian Prince getting now. And here we have workshop and... what is this? Sword dojo. I can't really see on the minimap because, well, this is a 70-inch monitor and I play in window it, play just for you to see it better. So to have a better resolution for YouTube. And I really, you see these stats, I barely can see them. I barely can read these stats. So, it seems that Serzh is attacking this game and Prussian Prince tries to take it slowly, which is understandable considering his state. And we will see how good Serzh is in attacking. Okay. He's actually, he managed to kill one. Good, and what is this? What is this? Oh man, nothing really happens on this flank. On place of Prussian Prince, I would hide this Yariki in the forest, because it will make my opponent guess a little bit more. Not engaged yet there. So, overall, I would say that on place of serzh.livanidoff, I would want to wrap around here, but he not the best angle to attack. But at least he managed to charge Infantry de Marine, which is 30 kills on this Infantry de Marine already, and now this Infantry de Marine getting in range. but it's actually shooting at Azure Dragon Force, from what I can say. Okay, nothing happening on this flank, really. Some attempt to get Imperial Quad Cavalry in the back, but he didn't do that. Now, serzh.livanidoff lost 2 cavalry units, and what he got in exchange? Half unit of Yariki, another half unit of Yariki, and here he got, well, 50 men on infantry de marine, and Prussian Prince gave attack order to this Azure Dragon Force. Not sure how smart this was. And infantry de marine get first volley and completely decimate this Azure Dragon Force. Clear line of sight here, no chance for this unit. Very sloppy play, and yeah, we know why. Well, and it was absolutely unneeded, considering that Prussian Prince is actually, well, he should be defender here. He is getting shots at... He can't get shots on infantry de marine, so he's shooting Whitebeards, but some shots probably getting even here. So far, nothing really happening. I will speed this up a little. So, as I said, Serzh tries to push this side, and he have he have a map control, and he will get all dodges, I think. Okay, some action is going to start here. So, Prussian Prince stays just outside range of this Shinshigumi police force, and he probably hoped to get some shot at this infantry de marine, but these units, they shooting cavalry, I believe, deliberately bugged. There is a lot of situation where it will not shot even if it has line of sight, or it will shot but use a wrong target. And I have yet to test all situations. For example, people say that if I put them in guard mode, and then they will shoot a right target, but mounted gunners certainly do not. Even in guard mode, they shoot closest unit, and revolver cavalry, from what I remember, does the same thing. Okay, but now I would say Prussian Prince does the right thing. He is forcing his opponent to face different directions, and which is good. Okay, speed it up more. Kinda nothing happens. Okay, some movement of infantry de marine. I apologize. Oh, yeah, I might lose a voice today because I'm a little bit ill as well. Okay, some shots here. Looks very green for Prussian Prince, but now he is trying to flank with his infantry de marine, and at the same time Serzh moves his infantry de marine closer, plays more aggressive, and he should have a line of sight here. No, he doesn't. He moved too close. And here... yeah, my voice should be changing now, right now, because I caught too much. Okay, not in range, but he probably wants to shoot from this position. And man, this is taking too long. I will speed it up again. Okay, some shots here. It felt much faster on the stream, just because on stream you don't have to think about video file size that you have to upload later. You're uploading it as it goes. Okay, so what I like here about Prussian Prince approach is infantry de marine of Serzh, by being in the middle, they can't really do much without going into kind of enemy zone. And Prussian Prince use his infantry de marine without many risk and actually reduces his opponent zone. You see? This infantry de marine, well, they want some ground for these line units. It's okay, right? But if Prussian Prince engage in a line fight now, he will have uphill advantage and forest advantage. And this infantry de marine are doomed, basically. Oh, no, they actually managed to back up, and now they move forward again. You see, Prussian Prince meet his opponent in the forest. Cavalry charge going on through the middle. And yet... and nope, not going. And Shogita is charged by Yaruki. I would say some... not a perfect play, but he may now charge his Yaruki in this infantry de marine, but General of Prussian Prince here, and this Yaruki will soon be dead. And now, you see, effectively forces of Serzh are split in two, and Prussian Prince can actually use these forces to get them on this flank very fast and just get back with his infantry de marine, which he doesn't do. He plays more aggressively, but that's what I would do personally. Get this infantry de marine in safe zone, move this cavalry here and destroy this small contingent, because this one is cut out from it. It will need a time to get back, but as you can see, it wasn't needed. Prussian Prince decided to break this contingent first and succeeded at it. And now he charged his Imperial Infantry in the melee with this revolver cavalry, because in shooting fight revolver cavalry will certainly win. And he doesn't even finish it. Prussian Prince just charge into the next one. This revolver cavalry is scary. And now this starts looking very grim for Serzh. Yeah, this split... honestly, what I would do is take these forces and attack with everything here, for example. Just to make this infantry de marine waste time moving here. And Prussian Prince, well, he manages this pretty well, much better than I expected. And from what I can see, it's going to be, yes, the general of Serzh is going to die soon. Faster, and it will be 3-1. First playoff game, first game of playoff stage. It's a game between Prussian Prince and serzh.livanidoff, and it's won by Prussian Prince. Good job, and good job for serzh.livanidoff coming that far. Let's take a look at final statistic and wrap things up, because I'm already a bit tired. Of this. It's difficult to cast 4 matches in a row, especially if you are in such a state as I am now. Okay, now, and for the last game they deployed exactly the same amount of men, but Prussian Prince was 300 men more effective. And most effective unit was infantry de marine, and all other units just killed some, so you can't find a clear favorite here. But Imperial Guard Cavalry, he didn't use it that well, and I think maybe when you're in a bad shape, I don't think you should bring such a unit as Imperial Guard Infantry or Revolver Cavalry. It's too difficult to use them. bringing line-heavy composition was a smart thing to do as a defender when you're having a health problems, because you can play more passively and it will be easier for you to control your forces. But these two units, you see, they weren't particularly effective, and that is because they need a special attention. You need to be in a very good state. Okay. Serzh got his infantry, the marine did well, but I think he could have used them much more effectively. And let me see. Yeah, 5 upgrades as well. Revolver cavalry, very good. And mostly cavalry kills. This one as well. Imperial infantry, so not bad, but not good either. Again, this strange unit that cannot pay for itself. He never can pay for itself. It's too difficult. Shogitai probably, well, totally wasted. I think this Shogitai could have... I would send them uphill just to keep that force busy, because on that hill they don't have clear line of sight and you can actually get closer. That's probably all I want to say, and congratulations to Prussian Prince, and good job, Serzh. Good job. And I will see you later with more matches from group stage and from a playoff stage. See you.